Liberty Sports Cards back again with episode number 13, autographs through the mail. Somebody call the law. So stay tuned for the end. Got kind of an interesting response here to show you guys. So let's get started. We've got Ken Mcmullen. All of these returns took around a week. Some a little less, some a little more. A week to 10 days, 5 to 10 days. Got a 72 tops. Ken Mcmullen. There's a 71. And a 1970. He signed 3 of 3. Next, we got Hall of Fame legend, Chargers, Dan Fouts, 82 tops in action. Got a 1980 record breaker. Most yardage passing in a season. That was a great Chargers team. They had a great offense. This is a 1976 tops. That's his second year. Next, we got Hall of Famer, Celtic legend, Dave Cowens. He signs 1 of 1, and he inscribes as well. Kind of a nice return. Nice looking card, though. That's the 72 tops. We got Dennis Higgins, signed 2 of 2. This is a 68 tops. And then we've got a 66 tops, and it was already signed by Lee Elia. So Dennis Higgins there, and I do believe Bill Voss signs. So I'm going to get that one sent out. Hopefully complete that one. Next, we got some vintage football here. 67 tops and 66 tops. I think this is 67. Art Graham. I love these cards. Both of these sets look really nice. Next, we've got Ken Anderson. So you've got a leader's card there with Joe Theismann. I'll get Joe Theismann out, send him that. I'm waiting on a response from Joe Theismann right now. And there's another one, instant replay. But Joe Theismann, he signs for $5 per. And I have some out to him right now, but I'll get that one sent out as well. Bruce Laird. I sent him 3 cards. He kept 2 of them, which is fine. And then we got Larry Hand. He signed 3 of 3. This is a 73, and then these are 77s. Next, 80s basketball. We've got 1985, 84-85 Star, Brad Davis, and then an 86-87 Fleer. Another 66 tops football, Bobby Hunt. Next, we've got Bill Bates, Cowboys great. So this is an 87, and this is an 88, 87 and 88. Signed 2 of 2. And we have another 77. This is Ken Mendenhall, 2 of 2. Next we have, so this is a 1984 Star. It's an all-star set, I believe, and it's Bobby Jones there. And Maurice Cheeks has been a pretty good signer in the past. I'll probably send him that card. I think that's Michael Cooper and Sidney Moncrief, and I'm not sure. That is Tree Rollins. So Maurice Cheeks would be the only other signer on there. So I'll see if he's signing and get that out to him, hopefully. Gary Greger, these are 1970 tops tall boys. So I'm trying to get, I have several of these kind of cards that are signed by a few different players. I was able to get this one out. And Butch Albert's there. That's the photo of Butch Albert's, but the name says Butch Edge. Well, Butch Edge doesn't sign, but Butch Albert does. So I already had this card signed by these two, Pat Kelly and Ted Wilburn. And then I got Butch Albert's on that. This is a pretty tough card to complete. So I'm glad to get that one back. So next, my final return here to show is from the title, Somebody Call the Law, the title of this episode. And this is a really pretty interesting response. So I had this card, a 1952 Topps Vernon Law. Now, if you look at it, he's signed a bunch of inscriptions, which is greatly appreciated. Really cool. I didn't ask him to do any of this. I didn't ask him to put any inscriptions or anything like that. But he put a whole bunch of inscriptions. You can see it there. And then I did send him a questionnaire as well. So I'm just going to show you the questionnaire. I'm not going to actually read it, but take a look at the responses that he gave me. The amount of time and effort he put into it, pretty crazy that he wrote all this out. I mean, I just send these guys questionnaires and they can choose to respond or not. And a lot of times, you know, I would probably say a third of the time you'll get a response. Depends on who you're writing to. If it's, you know, older players, if, you know, maybe the guy doesn't get a lot of mail, you're more likely to get a response from those type of guys. But all right, so he answered those questions, obviously very long, and then he sent me a note here. So I'm just going to read you this note. So he's talking about the 52 Topps card he signed. He said your card is now worth $75 to $125 if sold in a silent auction. And the 45 to 60 minutes I spent in answering your questions is worth. So I sent him $5. Now, I don't know. I think he charges. The last I knew was that he signed one card for free and then he asked for $7, I think, after. So I sent him one card and I just sent him $5, which I thought was fair if he's signing one for free. I don't know what his current stance is on signing, if he's charging or not, but I just thought that he would sign one for $5, you know, and if he didn't want to, he could ask for more, or if he charged $7, you know, send him a couple more dollars or 10 or whatever, sign it. So what he said here, all the time he spent in answering your questions is worth more than $5. I'd appreciate hearing back from you. If you were to if you went to see a doctor or a dentist or even a lawyer and they spent 45 to 50 minutes on you, I don't think they'd accept $5. Neither will I. Do it right, okay? So, Vern Law. So, I'm not sure how to respond to this, I would probably send him 20. I think that's fair. That's my thought. Maybe I'll just send him $20, but is he going to think that that's not enough? Does he expect, if he spent 45 minutes or whatever, which he's in his 90s, I would imagine that, and I appreciate him responding to my letter and answering the questions and everything. It means a lot to me, but I guess I don't really know how much he expects. If he's comparing this to going to a doctor or something where you would have to pay $200 for a visit, or a lawyer $200 an hour or whatever, it's kind of, it's just leave a comment below, guys, if you have an opinion on this. Like I said, I do appreciate him taking the time to do that. I think he's a little bit off on his estimation of that this card is worth, it's up to $125. I would probably give him $20 to sign it like that, is my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Please, this is one of the more kind of strange returns that I've had. So I thought you guys might find this kind of interesting as well. So, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Let anyone know that you know about my videos, and tell them to check it out, and stay tuned for more. Thanks, guys.